Hi, I'm Maneesh Konkar. I did my MBA from IIM Bangalore in 1995. I joined ITC from campus, one of the first roles that I did. I got exposed to some classic sales and distribution strategies as a part of ITC, and that is what I continue doing for the next 24 years as a corporate trainer.
Hello, learners. We've been talking about sales, we've been talking about marketing. We will now talk about what is the difference between these two. In any company that you join, there is never a scenario where you are only in marketing or you're only in sales. You may start off on the sales side in any FMCG company, move to marketing for some time, come back into sales, come back into marketing, and that's how when you do both the roles over a period of 10, 20, 15 years is when you become vice president sales and marketing, right? Except in a company like PNG, where once you join marketing, you generally stay in the marketing function for a long, long time. There is a alternate, back and forth that happens in every other company. PNG is just structured differently, but the vast majority is you do both these things. So we will now look at multiple ways in which sales and marketing are different, which reinforces our understanding of the role of a salesperson and the role of a marketing person. So the first point is the team structure. Marketing is a central or a regional role. Sales tends to be an all India role. What does that mean? Well, you will join as a territory sales in charge who will be located in, let's say, an upcountry market. So let's say if you're joining on the western region side, you may be in Nagpur, you may be in Pune. One promotion later, you might come down to a Mumbai or go to an Ahmedabad as a metro. You might get transferred all over the place, and therefore, a salesperson will be at a geographical area which could be anywhere in the country. Marketing is usually centered on the head office if it is a consumer marketing role. The second role that is critical is a trade marketing role. So, what is consumer marketing? You are talking to the consumer. Here, you are coordinating with an agency to run ads on television, print, digital. You are coordinating with the factory to produce different products. The hierarchy is that you start off as an assistant brand manager, move on to a brand manager, move on to a senior brand manager or a category manager, and then move on to a head of marketing. Now, consumer marketing is usually located in the head office, and therefore it's important for us to figure out, okay, where the head office is, because if Dabur is based in Delhi, in Gurgaon, and you are in Mumbai and you say, no, no, I want to be in marketing and I want to be in Mumbai, then you shouldn't be applying to Dabur. Okay, that's the point. So that's the idea. This is consumer marketing. Trade marketing is, however, a regional role. So what is the difference between trade marketing and consumer marketing? Consumer marketing talks to the consumer. Trade marketing talks to the top trade retailers in your area. Consumer marketing is in head office. Trade marketing is in the regional cities. So Mumbai has 25,000 outlets. The top 1,000 outlets account for about 40% of sales. I will decide that I want to own these 1,000 outlets. These are the people who are the most critical for me. We will run a trade marketing initiative only for these 1,000 outlets. This role is a regional role, which means it will be in Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, or Chennai, depending on where you are in the south, and Kolkata. That's the idea. So, sales is all over the place. The second parameter that differentiates sales and marketing is the time frame on which it operates. Sales will generally operate on a shorter time frame, marketing operates on a longer time frame. So, sales is focused on monthly numbers, sales is focused on quarterly numbers. Marketing, on the other hand, tends to look at a long term view of brand management. Marketing is also responsible for a short term result, but these are not revenue results. Many times they are marketing goals like a top of the mind recall, okay, an ad lift score, different terms that are used over here. But the basic difference is that marketing focuses on brand value, sales is more, in the digital world, this is called performance marketing versus brand value. That's the difference. Third parameter that differentiates sales versus marketing is whether you are in demand creation or whether you are in demand servicing. Now, demand creation would be putting up content on your social media handles to create brand awareness. Servicing demand would be that somebody looks at your social media handle, fills up a lead form on your page, and comes, and that name and phone number comes to the sales team. The sales team has to immediately call up that customer, maybe invite him, if it's an auto industry, invite him to the showroom, give him a test ride, and try and close that deal as quickly as possible, preferably in the same month itself. So servicing demand versus creating demand is the difference between, let's say, a marketing team and a sales team. Fourth difference is in the strategy that is used to do the job. Marketing uses indirect strategies like advertising. Sales uses direct strategies like personal contact. So a salesperson is out in the market actually meeting his customers. If he's a channel sales member, he is meeting retailers and wholesalers. If he's a B2B salesperson, he is meeting the procurement manager, the user, the technical buyer in a company. Marketing, on the other hand, is more in terms of demand creation, in terms of using tools like advertising to create demand, putting up posts on social media handles, running an event in the in an exhibition to create demand. Those are the kind of activities that marketing does. Point number five: the measurement metrics for marketing and sales are different. Sales is measured on the number of deals closed, revenue, market share. Marketing is on social media followers, the kind of engagement that is done by social media followers, the brand awareness score, the ad lift score, the number of people visiting the landing pages on your website. These are the typical marketing funnel metrics. Sixth point that is different: customer interaction. A salesperson is in the market meeting his customers day in and day out. This is a big part of sales. He has a sales target, he has a number of calls target. You're supposed to do 4 calls, 8 calls, 10 calls a day. FMCG salesperson will do about 35 calls in a day. Whereas marketing does not require too much of meeting people, but you are relying on mass scale, mass communication strategies like a TV awareness campaign, a brand reach campaign on digital marketing to reach thousands, lakhs, in fact, many times millions of people out there. Next difference between sales and marketing is the process of sales that is being followed, a process of servicing the customer that is being followed. Marketing focuses on research about customer needs, segmenting the market, targeting the right segment of customers, coming up with a positioning strategy. Every time a new product is launched, these are the activities that one does. Once you do all of this segmenting, targeting, researching, you create a particular product in coordination with the R&D lab at the factory. Then you make a test sample, launch the product in a test market. These are all activities that come under marketing. When all of this is done and set properly, the product is given to the sales team. The sales team goes and closes deals. Sales team goes and sells the product. That's the idea. All the groundwork before the sales team comes into the picture is therefore done by marketing. The next difference between sales and marketing is the way feedback is collected about the customer. So because marketing is operating at a national level, it uses mass communication channels. It uses a sample of that mass communication target segment to do focus group surveys or market research. Usually this is done by an agency called like an AC Nielsen or an ORG, or it's even done online, and it requires talking to a sample of customers. Salespeople, on the other hand, are in the market. They don't look at samples, they look at the entire base. They are taking direct feedback from the customer day in and day out. The one major point of difference is the skills required between a salesperson, and a marketing person. A marketing person requires a lot of analytical skills, requires to know various tools that are relevant for market research. For example, a digital marketeer will require knowledge of Facebook ads library. He will require an understanding of the Facebook ads manager tool, the Google ads manager tool. A salesperson does not need any of these skills. What he is looking for is a strong belief in self, face-to-face interaction with the customer, confidence, presentation skills, product knowledge. These are the things that are necessary, and far more important, closing skills. These are the skills necessary for a salesperson to succeed in the marketplace. All right, so these were the differences between the roles of a sales and a marketing professional. In any organization that you are joining, one alternates back and forth between these roles. These are not exclusive roles, and the idea is not that marketing is a higher order function and sales is a lower order function. Both are equally critical. There's a product that is getting created which is not sold in the market. Obviously somebody went wrong in marketing. There is a product that is being sold but it is not targeted towards the right person, doesn't result in profitability for the company. Again, you have a bigger situation that is happening. Both these skills are equally important, and as we go up the ladder, increasingly all the roles start integrating with each other.